Hello, can you hear us? Hello, can you hear us?
Hey, hold on, guys.
Hello, can you hear us?
Hey, hold on, guys.
Hello, can you hear us?
Hey. Well,
That was clever, wasn't it?
yeah. Apologies for that, guys. Yes,
So how do we know they can hear us or not?
because we just heard us.
Oh, yes, that's true. Yeah.
And also, people are saying yes.
Oh, yes, that's a clue. Hey, Linda, it's Ayla. I couldn't keep up just now. Kerry, I just seen that amazing thing you did for me on in the Discord. It looks incredible.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get that. Hey,
Got
Pepper.
real
Hey,
depth to
Linda.
it.
Bunzer Boy. G. Shalia. At this stage in the game, I can keep up just about.
Yeah.
I'm having a problem seeing the screen.
Yes, you won't see us just yet. Shall we show our
Yeah, go
beautiful
for it.
faces? Oh no, I'm showing these faces instead of the beautiful ones. Thanks.
Here we go. I'm trying to read the chat.
Hello.
I like that confetti.
Yeah.
I got that. I got my. I'm going to do tonight. We're only going to do. I'm going to customise it. We're only going to do an hour tonight because the stream kept crashing about an hour and 20 minutes the last two times. It's never done it before, but we think it's something in the hardware in my PC probably that's causing issues now. That it's yet another thing to replace at some point, but not quite yet. We're hoping we can get around the problem by just going on for an hour. Hey, Gabby! Hey, Jan! Paula,
So
it must
many
be
people.
early for you.
Yeah.
There's Deb. I always call her loafing Lilo. Loafing. That's actually Deb.
There's so many different names
There's
for the same
Sue.
people.
Hello, Sue.
And then we have 100 Sues.
Anita. Could I say hello to Lindsay? Hello, Lindsay. Hello. Lindsay, the displaced got.
A very soggy day. Nice.
It's soggy here, actually. It's been overcast and dreary all day, and actually almost cold enough that I almost could have put heating on.
Ugh.
I think I've been a bit like under the weather again today. It's really weird. I reckon I got this virusy thing. It's not
I mean,
shaking.
it is already old person hot in this.
It isn't.
Like 1,000,000 degrees in here.
It isn't.
So high.
I couldn't forget that, Lindsay. Hey, Sylvia.
7 a.m. That is quite early for my liking.
Jackie's probably not going to be here today because she's at the Festival of Quilts.
Oh, very nice. Yes.
Probably on her way home. I don't know if she's staying over 2 nights or. Hey, Zoe!
Whee, space nerd. I've turned off the confetti.
Oh. My husband tells me that we're due, well, here anyway, Norfolk, we're due for another little mini heat wave next week. So he did tell me all the temperatures, but I glaze over after when numbers start coming out, don't I? Numbers make you go. So yeah, we've got another. Hey, Tracy.
So.
All right, I'm going to get started straight away because I haven't got
limited
much
time.
Should we go to the desk? Yes, thank you.
Miles ahead of you. Well, like about a metre ahead.
Yeah. I've got to make sure I don't dip my brush in my water, drinking water, or drink the paint water.
Yes. That would be, well, hilarious, frankly.
Yes. Hey, Sue. And Jen. You've got the fire lit, you see. It's not just me.
Other people like it old person hot.
You're not going to be rude enough to call other people old or hobbity.
Oh, you guys are all old. Most of them are less hobbity, though.
I love them picking the paint off of manky palettes. Oh, look at this! So
Today she's
satisfying when you
making
get a bit.
Pom Pom Ballerinas.
Yes,
As seen here.
Yeah, I'm going to be putting my own spin on them very much. How did you get what I did there?
I did.
So
It was very clever.
I picked this up in Ely the other day from The Works. I love The Works, and it was only £6, It's obviously meant to do with you know, with the kids, isn't it? But I'm going to be replacing the paper cutout faces and paper cutout feet with paint, I think. But there is a limit to how much I can do in an hour. We'll see how they turn out. I've also got proper pom-pom makers.
Yes, I was going to say, did you find those? Where would they be?
They're in that drawer. I know where, if I can find them, I know exactly where they'll be.
Well, don't go passing out trying to find them.
It's somebody else feeling a bit unwell earlier on.
Yeah, she's a bit old, so she's passing out when picking things up from the floor. It's amazing she hasn't stabbed me. There's a letter opener right here that she could probably use to stab me.
Now, the pom-pom makers have been tidied away. I'm going to have to do it the old-fashioned way, which is annoying.
Well,
take
there'll be something in the kit for making them, I'm sure.
Oh, there will, but it's just, it will take longer. It's probably going to be...
They are very nice, those pom-pom.
It's going to be the old-fashioned 2 circles of cardboard like we used to use.
It's not as good, is it?
It's not as good as mine. I should have dug that out ready.
You didn't you?
I would have done, but I was busy on the sofa with my feet up feeling warm.
Well, that's what you get for being lazy. But I mind all this one. It never does a damn thing.
What's no good to bank balance? The work.
Yes, I imagine so.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is good for the bank balance in that things are very much cheaper in there, but you end up buying things you didn't know you needed, don't you? And
yes, that's the thing. It's not really a bargain if it's not something you would have bought anyway.
no.
I've
got my if I need to sew anything, I've got my
She's
handy
got a whatnot out.
pinkish. This is actually my little pinkish that I mean, it is a whatnot really, because it's got all this, except for the threader, it's got all the stuff the whatnot's got. But Deb made me this one, and she even put pearly buttons on it.
It's very nice, isn't it?
I know was a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very handy. This is quite a nicely presented little kit for £6, I feel.
The box
I love
is
the
nice.
box. Really nice.
Be interesting to see what it's like when you open it, though.
I might save this to use so when I send the next box to Johnny, because he'd enjoy that.
Yeah. What you could do is get some of those little googly eye things and stick them on.
Yeah, where
the
those
eyes
are. Yes, definitely. Well,
Some of them will get lost in transit, but
I don't need to get some of those eyes off. Obviously, already got some.
yeah, I bought hundreds of them before.
Let's see what this is like.
Took them into work. Some of them even ended up on the urinals.
Stuck them on the phone. Oh, this is nice.
It wasn't me that stuck them on the urinals.
This looks, seriously, this looks like an expensive subscription box.
It does, yeah.
Doesn't it? Don't you think, guys?
How much did you say this was?
£6.
That's not bad, is it?
No.
If you got a subscription box with this much stuff in it for £6, you'd be
I would be very happy. I think that is lovely.
It'd just be a load of tissue paper and then nothing of value inside.
But presentation does make a difference.
It does, it does.
Ooh.
Gabby always ends up spending over £100 here.
Well, I mean, that's in the works. That is a lot of money.
Yeah, you definitely need to be banned from that place, Gabby. You're just coming out with the entire stock.
You need to stick to the pound shop, I think. She'll probably still spend £100 to get 100 things.
Well, these days, the pound shop, everything in there costs £3.50 anyway.
Well, I got these in the pound shop. Now, this is Dale Arowney paint. I got one set for myself and one set to go in Johnny's box last time.
£25.
No, but I can't remember exactly how much they were now. They certainly weren't £1.
No.
But whatever they were, it was a really good price for Dale Arowney.
Yeah.
It would make a nice gift, wouldn't it? Be a nice thing to, like, if you got kids and they're a bit stuck in the summer holidays and have their friends over. Like, you can imagine a group of kids sitting around the table or, make one each, because there's 4 in here. Handmade with love. Oh, well, look. Oh, and there's wings.
Of
So
course.
we got 4 pegs. They're nice quality pegs. They're not cheap feeling. You feel nice and smooth,
Yeah, I mean, you can see they're handmade, which is nice if that's what you want.
Yeah.
But you can see that it's been done with like a hand chisel going into the thing there.
Well, somebody in the third world's probably gone blind doing that.
Yes, I've only been paid £6 to do that all week, but otherwise there's no way this would only be £6. Is
So what, this is little sticky dots. Not sure what those are. Let me show on the camera. It's too bright.
Yes,
Not sure what those are going to be for yet. Maybe for the wings. Nice colours. More sticky dots.
well, they're probably partially for sticking on like the faces and stuff.
Oh yes, could be. Yeah. But Oh, and these are the things for making the pom-poms. So maybe you make... Because I wondered how the pom-pom is going to go around the peg. Because it doesn't look like it's just sitting in front of the peg. It's going around it. So now I'm thinking...
the pom-pom maker wouldn't have worked.
Yeah. Oh, well, there is an instruction booklet, so we'll get to that in a minute.
Nice.
And it looks like there's going to be one of these for each. And of course, they're meant to be ballerinas, so it's Prima Ballerina.
Yes.
Oh. It sounded like a cat then. Oh.
A little bit, yeah.
And these are the little faces, which I don't want to use because I feel like it'd be fun to paint them, but I don't know. Now I'm seeing them. They look.
It's nice that they give you a selection of faces.
Yeah, it's nice that we've got all different skin tones.
Yeah, yeah.
And hair colours. Now I'm looking at the faces, they're better than I thought they were. Yeah, so if you had a group of... I mean, I was going to say if you had a group of kids. If you had a group of girls...
Or boys with long hair.
Oh, boys with long hair, but they look like girls.
He.
He or she. I was going to say each one would be able to pick someone that represented them.
As long as none of them looks alike.
Yeah.
Still, nice that there's a selection.
It's nice that there's a selection. Yeah. So these are the bits that are meant to make the feet and the bodices, but this is where I'm going to do my own thing a bit with that. I'm going to try and improve on it.
Yeah, Sylvia, from the works.
So subscribe to Prima. So I thought when I saw that word Prima, I thought that looks like Prima magazine writing. Yeah. So clearly it is. I used to like Prima magazine. I used to have that years ago.
Yeah, you certainly stopped buying as many magazines.
I don't buy magazines at all anymore. They're too... I scrounge them off the hairdresser to use for collage and things, but I don't...
Well, when you were buying them a lot, it was usually for the stamps or whatever that came, and you're not doing as many things that need stamps anymore.
Well, I've got such a big collection of stamps. Yeah. So my plan was, instead of using these ready-made bits, I've got some ribbons and trims and stuff.
Very nice.
And scraps of fabric and things. I'm going to use them instead. And I've got glue and I have got thread and stuff if I want to stitch at all. Tom's bored already. He's going to sleep, you know. We're only 10 minutes in.
I've been bored all day because, I mean, you guys know what she's like. You've watched her videos.
Linda, I got them as well. Hang on. I got them as well in the works. Yeah. So I got a pack of these before at the full price, which is £7, and some of these went into whatnot kits. Paula, I think you had one that had this. Tom had one. Mm. Johnny had one that had one of the superheroes one. No, yours, you got the made up thing. But yeah, now they've got this down to, they had it down to, it doesn't say now. They had it down to £3.50 from £7. So I thought, blimey.
It's not bad.
Yeah, that's 5 full-size fat quarters. Because sometimes you get fat quarters. They say they're fat quarters, and they're actually not a fat quarter. They're not anything like.
They're a big fat lie.
Yeah. But yeah, and they're nice.
It really annoys the Hobbit when I put my arms on backwards.
Yeah, it is annoying. It makes me feel sick. You don't need to be making me feel sick at the moment. Yeah. So I don't know how far I'll get into doing this, but I'll carry on and finish what I don't do tonight, because it would be a tall order in the time I've got. What I don't do tonight, I'll finish.
Yes.
And I'll share some pictures. I'm a bit behind. I apologise, posting pictures of my swaps and things in the Discord and Facebook and stuff. I've just been a bit poorly and a bit like other stuff going on this week, and yeah, so I'm all a bit behind, but didn't want to. We almost got to the point earlier on where we thought, am I gonna faint before we can go live? But I feel better now. I've had a bit of a sit down, so I reckon it's this virus trying to shake this blinking virus off.
I reckon it's because you haven't had enough head pats.
So Deb is saying to Tracy, I'll make you one for your mum. I've got your address because of the art shop. Make one what? I missed what that was about.
You have, yes.
Yeah. Last magazine Zoe bought was Men's Health. Zoe.
Zoe bringing in the filth.
Yeah, we might have to go to Oldie now. Mind you, they don't. The thing is with Oldie is that they'll have it for a while and it's just gone, isn't it? Or they don't have it in your branch.
Zoe. Skanky hooah.
Zoe and Zach.
Yeah.
If you'd have married Zac Efron and had a child, Zoe, you'd have had to come up with a Z.
Yeah. Zeke.
Zeke, yeah. Yeah.
I love that Emily predicted, slightly too late, that Zach was on it.
Yeah.
She knows what Zoe's about.
Excuse me. Right, let's have a look at this instruction booklet.
Oh, and we're not doing the voice chat thing today because some idiot forgot to bring his headphones with him.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name any names, but she forgot to bring my headphones with me.
Ensure you have a clear, flat working surface to begin. Mellow lavender. Oh, wow.
Oh, good. It started doing that already. Fun.
We're a quarter of an hour in.
Yeah.
Hope you're all still with us. It just disconnected and reconnected.
Already. We probably should have rebooted before starting the stream.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I might keep doing this, guys.
Yeah. I'm going to have to stop live streaming until I can afford to get whatever that
It'll be very cheap.
Is it? It's just doing it then.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if it would be better if I disabled and re-enabled it now.
Does that mean will it cut us off?
It'll cut us off again, but we'll come back.
Yeah.
So we can have people expect that we're going to go down for a few seconds while that happens. It'll hopefully prevent it from happening over and over.
Okay, well, that's what we're going to do that now. Yeah. We're just going to disconnect the Wi-Fi and reconnect because last time that did work. And this time stay put because the stream should restart because we've changed something so it should restart.
Yeah, bear with us. It's fine now, but it might not be if we don't do this. So,
it will go again like it did before. Back in a mo. Meanwhile, I'll get ready here.
Yeah, you're still going to be able to hear us while we're sorting this out, but reconnection successful. Okay, hopefully we're back.
Can you hear us now? Are we okay?
Yeah.
Lindsay's going nowhere.
Okay, yeah, so hopefully we're just back now and it won't go back down.
Hey, Zoe says welcome back. Yeah, Lorna's saying okay.
We've
good.
also disabled the Bluetooth network connection, which you would not have been using anyway. Okay. But since it's on the same chipset, it might have been making it do more work than it needs to and therefore crashing quicker than it otherwise would.
Well,
we won't go into technical details right now.
We might be okay.
But there's a certain chipset that people are having problems with on motherboards.
And of course, it had to be the one that is on my motherboard. So, yeah. A wee bit out of focus.
Oh, it is a little bit.
Oh,
isn't it?
yeah. Why is it doing that? Shall I just bring this down and see if that...
Yeah. Your hands are in focus, at least.
Yeah.
The instructions.
I think it doesn't like that, all that white. It doesn't like
it's quite low contrast as well, isn't it? Because it's a grey
I'm going to put that there, out of shot, and hope that this will be better.
Yeah.
So what it's telling me is I've got to line up to...
Okay, now it's reconnected.
Oh dear, yeah, it froze for everybody. It disconnected again. I'm going to have to stop doing lives until we got this sorted, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. I don't know what else I can do without restarting the computer and the router and everything.
Yeah, which we don't really want to do right now. We're only supposed to be going for an hour anyway. Yeah. We need to get this sorted before next time. Talking about next time, well, we have got everybody here. I'm hoping this is what they mean. I might have folded it back a bit too far.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, looks like I want just a little with tab on the end so the thread doesn't slip off. You got plenty?
I can cut some more tomorrow.
Yeah, they are just pieces of card.
If I get one done, it will be a miracle, won't it?
But yeah, I think you did the right thing. Just too much. There's the best view of how much they did it on this one.
Okay. And yeah, we're hoping, I mean, don't count your chickens, I suppose, but we're hoping that by the time we're due for the next live, which would be the beginning of the first Saturday in September, can't believe we're talking about September already. Yeah. We're hoping that by then I'll have hit the 3,000 mark. So hopefully,
you're getting there, aren't you?
Getting closer. Hopefully that next live will be giveaway time again. Yeah. So it'll be a special one, a party night. So we have to get this live problem sorted out by then, don't we?
We do.
I'm going to have to get hold of this part and hope that's what it is. Because if that's not what it is, we're a bit buggered, really.
I still got to test as well. That's the problem.
Yeah. The trouble is, one thing goes wrong after another. It's like I've had to replace cameras and lights and all
You've
sorts.
had to replace the entire computer.
Yeah.
Not even just pretty much. The old one is sat in the other room.
Yeah.
Well, the new old one, new.
Old. So you keep, it's one little part, but it's like, not another one.
My computer's doing its old crashing thing again, even after all those parts replaced.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully I've done that right now.
Which unfortunately narrows it down to just the most expensive part I could possibly replace. Another 1,800 quid on top of what we've already spent on it.
Yeah.
Yay, computers are fun.
So I have to now tie a knot around the pom-pom templates. Now start wrapping it. Okay, I think that's easy. I just have to tie it around here, don't I?
Yeah, it's really easy. It's like embroidery, painting.
Hey, Dawn's going to bring nibbles. What's everyone else going to bring?
I'm going to bring a stable internet connection.
Thank you for your confidence, Kerry. I hope you're right. If it keeps going like it has been just recently, it should be. But you can't bank on anything. Why can't I even tie a simple knot? You see, I can't bank on anything.
Because it looks like she's got water in that mug, but it's actually neat gin.
Now I've been feeling so. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I couldn't even think about it at the moment.
No.
I hope I feel better tomorrow because we've got a lunch out tomorrow. Posh lunch out.
Fancy.
I can't cry off anyway.
I'll be having noodles for lunch tomorrow.
Yeah.
Possibly with some bacon grill.
I had some very nice noodles for my lunch. Those mugshot noodles that got on special in.
Yeah, they're pretty good those, aren't they?
Okay for a quick, easy lunch. Yeah, they're £5 for £3 at the moment. So Paula's bringing her charming personality. That's good.
I would bring my charming personality, but I don't have one.
We were talking about maybe meeting up at some time, pick an event to go to and meet up. Maybe Tracy.
Yeah, possibly somewhere.
Don't clash with Strictly. When is Strictly? Zoe's bringing the smut. Nothing new there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to find out when. I'll have to make sure I'm not clashing with anything else as well. Okay, so I think now I'm supposed to wind this round around here, which is going to be really.
Are they winding you up?
What I could do is leave you winding this around while I paint the first face, because it would be nice to get one dolly done, or at least part way done.
I'm afraid I've got my hands in my pockets, so I couldn't possibly. I've got my hands full with the technical things running the stream. You guys wouldn't want me to abandon you like that, would you?
How to spend an exciting Saturday night. Come and watch Annie winding wool around a circle. Cool, we know how to live, don't we?
That is a good idea, Zoe.
What is it? No!
I couldn't possibly pat her head because she's ill at the moment. Oh. I did it anyway because I'm a very funny man.
Blimmin' not. Well, this doesn't look like there's going to be enough wool to make
I think
a very full pom-pom.
No, they don't look very full on the thing.
No, that's true.
I think they should have told you not to fold the flaps on the other end until you got near to that, because it's a pain in the hole right now.
Yeah, I could always fold it down. Just do this to hold that there and stop it coming off.
Yeah, you try it, see what happens.
Okay, this is easier than the old threading it all the way in with a. We used to get given those big fat plastic bodkins.
They're more important than TV programmes. Yeah. Agreed. Yeah. So how many of you guys would have been able to get away with annoying your mothers as much as I like to annoy mine?
None of you.
But then, on the flip side, how many of you had such terribly offensive and annoying mothers? You should hear what she calls me when she's not streaming. She tries to pretend to not be a sweary little hobbit when she's streaming, but
it's only because you provoke me into it.
So, and Emily, you've probably heard her on voice chat more than the rest of them. Back me up here.
So what's ever changing the subject, definitely. So what? Dawn's mum is too feisty.
Yeah.
Well, his mum's feisty as well, but not big enough to stick up for himself.
It helps that, I can just wear like shin pads and I'm fairly protected.
So what's everybody else doing tonight? Even though we're not doing
Zoe.
even though we're not doing the voice chat thing tonight because of the headphone situation, you can still show us what you're doing in the Discord.
Yes, you can. In fact, I could get a little link that we could post in the chat.
Yes. So anybody that's in the chat who isn't already in Discord, if you follow this link, it will take you to our free Discord community, so you can join in on there. And actually, you could post a picture of what you're doing in the Facebook group if you'd rather.
You could.
But it is nice to see what everybody's up to while we're streaming. Oh, this is a bit...
She's already got some fancy pom-pom makers.
I have.
But this one, kind of, the peg needs to go through it.
Yeah,
or something.
I don't think they would have worked because somehow this is now got to go... Although, I'm not sure.
Oh, Zoe.
I don't like him with that tash.
He's a little bit 70s porn star.
Yeah, I don't like that on him at all.
Dirty.
Yeah, it doesn't look
And not
right,
in a
does
good
it?
way,
Yeah. Zoe likes him looking dirty.
Zoe is filthy.
How am I supposed to finish this off without it all coming apart then? I don't get it.
Well, the bit where you tie the thing round, you do it around the whole peg as well, I imagine. Because normally you have to do a tie thing around it anyway, don't you? Between the two layers.
Yes, you're right. Yeah. Okay, keep winding then because I've got more of this green than I've got.
It looks to me like they've wound most of the yarn they give you around it in this part. And then by the time they finish them, they split it between 4 different things.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more yarn there than there is in the finished ones. Somewhere they're lying to you.
Yeah, at some point, somewhere. They're just doing it to make you feel incompetent. They know you're going to be live streaming this and they're trying to make you look stupid.
Yeah. Little do they know you're quite capable of doing so without any external help.
Maybe I should do this one this time, just do it as it is on the instructions, and then I'll give her a makeover off camera and I'll post before and after photos.
Yeah.
And if they turn out any good, is that a different Dawn? That we haven't said. Oh, yes, it is.
Yes.
It's Dawn. It's that Dawn. Hey, Dawn. So we've got 2 Dawns in the chat, and I think we've got a couple of Sues in the chat.
Only one Hobbit, though.
Only one Tracy. Only one Zoe.
I think we've only got one Emily.
Yeah, only one Emily.
Although with those last 2, 1 is plenty. You know.
This is actually giving me quite a lot here, but I'm going to keep going. I'm going to use it all because I think it'll look better if it's fuller. And then my idea is that instead of using their like paper bits here, I'm going to use little scraps of. See, that look really pretty with that. And then I thought with the pink, I quite like the idea of the leopard print, and I got this pink pom pom as well. They're going to be a lot brighter and instead of the cutout hair and faces, I'm going to paint the face and then use bits of this to make.
I think that'd be more interesting
hair.
than just sticking on a face.
Yeah. But I could make one up with the stick-on bits because they'll come off easy enough.
True. Yeah.
And then do a before and after.
Yeah, might as well.
Give her a makeover.
Okay.
So even though I probably won't have time to do all of that tonight, I will do it and post pictures.
Yeah. And as I wasn't being rude. Rude would have been if I said 1 was too many. But I decided not to say that bit out loud.
What I could do, so I should have got a couple of these kits. So I could have sent people out enough to make the one. And 4 of us could have made these ladies and done makeovers.
Why didn't you get them?
I didn't think of it. Well, if anybody else is near the works, maybe you could go and get one of these kits yourself and have a go at it. Do your own customization.
We can do a tiny drag queen.
Oh, yes. And then we could have a little the show at the end. What's the show at the end called? Like, you know, where they do the catwalk bit at the end on Drag Race.
I don't think I've actually watched it.
Haven't you? God, I used to be addicted to that
You
program.
like all that?
I love
trash.
that kind of thing. Yeah.
Not trash. Excellent TV.
We had
It's
a
not just cheap to make.
Norfolk. I was going to say Norfolk boy. Well, we had a Norfolk lady. A Norfolk queen. We had a Norfolk queen. Norwich, actually. Came from Norwich in the last season that I watched. Yeah. It's good as well.
Yeah.
Because it started and then lockdown kicked in and they had to stop it. And then when they came back, he had taken the time away to learn better how to make his own costumes and things. He'd taken the time during lockdown.
Smart.
He'd really improved his act and his, you know, costume making and stuff.
Bag of
It was
chips.
impressive. I just love the names. And I always like the English queens are much sort of grittier than the American ones, I always think.
Yeah.
Yeah, just ruder.
Well, that's
Yeah.
always good.
Well, not
Dawn thought I was doing art. No, I don't do art, Dawn. It's too easy. I like to challenge myself with things. You know.
He can do it if he feels like it. He's just very lazy and unmotivated.
You see that garbage I made while Emily was streaming? Never again.
Right, so the idea is supposed to be now that I can put this through here, but actually now it's a bit too fat to go around it. But
Are you body shaming a peg?
yeah. No, it's the pom-pom that's fat, not the peg.
It is, so it's incredibly easy.
So now I'm supposed to cut this, am I? And then put the thread through? Or am I supposed to try and put the thread through first?
Once you've completed step 1,
They don't give you a bodkin, which would be
place your
nice.
peg in the centre, take a pair of scissors and carefully start to cut around the outer edge between the two templates. Be careful not to lose the shape of your pom-pom.
Oh, blimey. This is going to be tricky, isn't it?
Always sounds like a euphemism.
If I hadn't have already established today that I cannot find what I've done with my big plastic bodkins, God knows why, because normally they're sat in my sewing box or in my sewing drawer. Can't find them.
That's because you need them. I'll just put those on the floor if I were you.
So otherwise, if I had that handy, I think I'd probably try and get it through now before I start cutting. But hey ho, let's follow the instructions.
Yeah.
As much as anything, I'm testing the kit, so
Exactly. You see, my claims that art is very easy kind of fall flat a bit when you see the terrible art that I made and stuff. Was that easy? Why did I do it
you
wrong?
didn't make terrible art.
It was pretty bad. The proportions on all the limbs, very wrong. Remember to be careful not to lose the shape of your pom-pom.
This is tricky.
It's when you're doing it wrong, yeah. So the thing, I always say how easy things are because I only ever show you guys things that went well, except in the case
Well,
of
I
the
think
body
probably
drawings.
a lot of people
But
don't show when things go wrong.
I thought that was what your whole channel was.
I
isn't it?
often do show when things go wrong, but this is not as easy as they make it sound.
I mean,
Crikey. Trying to keep it so that it stays around the peg and I keep hold of
yeah.
it all.
See, theirs is... They've got a lot more space in the middle, so the peg just goes through and kind of keeps it in
Yeah.
place rather than all trying to go...
Yeah. Oh.
Colourful crafts, hello there. Only a little bit late.
Hello.
Oh, you got a barking dog.
That's Jess.
Jess, hello there. People all have different names everywhere.
I know, and some of them I remember and some I don't, and some I will some days and not others, and some I think I remember and I get wrong.
We need to make a little video telling people how to change their display name on Discord. Because I know
If they
some
want
people,
to.
well, if they want to, yeah. But I know some people were worried that they were told by Discord to change their name, and now they're known by something different. But you can actually just set your display name to whatever you want.
Yeah. So even if it won't let you use a certain name because someone else has already used it, your display name in our Discord server can be whatever you like.
Yeah. So you can add a thing there. So if you want to be called Jeff,
I can't
but
do
you want
this.
us to
I
know that
literally
your
can't do
YouTube
this.
name is Art with Jeff, you can put that in brackets so that we know who you are.
I might need an extra pair of hands here. I'm not sure.
Just one working pair would probably suffice. Am I helping?
God, look at this. I'm losing bits, but I'm hoping I retain enough bits so it still looks...
Don't worry, Gabby, she's got the plan. It's just very difficult to execute.
It's not as easy as they're making it sound.
Yeah, because it wants to disassemble itself while she's doing all this.
I can sort of understand what they're saying in principle, but it's difficult.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to wind that round one more time as well, just to...
Couldn't hurt. Well, maybe it could.
Yeah.
I think another pair of hands will just get in the way at the moment.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
It might be that this is actually very easy. She's making it look hard. But I have a sneaking suspicion that's not the case. Won't stop me from saying it because I'm a bad person.
Yeah.
The yarn colour is nice, yes.
It's a beautiful colour, yeah. It makes me think a little bit of... Do you remember the kit that I did with the rainbow that I then did as a giveaway? And
the thing that
Sue won it,
wasn't what it said it was, but it was quite nice anyway.
It wasn't macrame, but...
Yeah.
Or macrame. Macrame. But the colours and everything, the quality of the materials was beautiful on that, you know.
Yeah.
And I think actually I'm impressed with the quality of the materials on this. It's one of those situations unusually where the picture doesn't do it justice, because I think actually the materials are better quality.
I mean, you've got more yarn than they've shown on the outside of the thing.
Yeah. Like they've actually allowed the things going wrong.
Yeah. They look a little bit sparse.
Yeah.
Almost.
This, I'm going to have to now try and move it round to close the gap.
Yeah. Although if you'd used only that much yarn, it would have been a lot easier to do this difficult part.
Yeah, that's true.
But
I wanted it to be fluffy.
quite.
Ooh. Her tutu's down round her navel now.
What's it?
Skanky. Well skanky. Ah, look, cute.
Oh.
I wonder if, though, if it is too... That is too pom-pommy. It is better
It might
to
be a
have
bit
it
too
less...
much.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You'd think that they'd maybe say...
Don't use the whole ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, I didn't look at that bit. Maybe they did. Make sure the loops are loosely wrapped. Making them too tight will cause problems later when cutting and tying the pom-pom.
I didn't read that part.
Also, the more yarn, the thicker the ballerina skirt, so be careful not to use too much, as your peg will not fit in the centre.
There you go.
You do want enough so that the hole holds the peg in place.
The first instruction needs to be, read these instructions properly before you
To be
start.
fair, had we read the instructions... Well, I say we.
Yeah. Had I read the instructions properly before I waded in.
But you had to test what it's like with the nice full pom-pom.
I also didn't want to leave my party guests with nothing to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
My bum's going numb sitting on this stupid stool. It's another thing I've got to get is better seating in here. Okay, so I've probably made her tutu a little bit too voluminous. I've cocked it up, haven't I?
Well, I wouldn't say cocked it up, but you haven't done it right. It's fine. It's a plus-size ballerina.
Yeah.
We're not going to body shame here.
No.
It's not a problem.
Oh, look, you can see where I'm going with like making the little bodies. Yeah. And if I was going to use one of these, I'm glad the snoring started because I was missing that.
Yeah, she's not great at constructing flat pack furniture either, to be fair.
I am really good at flat pack furniture. I love doing flat pack furniture. Oh, look. How cute is that?
Put some of the legs on upside down on a chair at some point.
No,
Like
I've
the back
never
legs
done
were on
that.
upside down or something.
No. Have I? I actually really quite enjoy the whole process of flat pack furniture. I'm weird like that. I like laying all the pieces out and ticking them all off the chart and all that stuff. I know men don't do that.
She does a very good flat packed toad in the hole.
I don't know why I always think I like to have Tom here for these lives, but it's just horrible.
Oh dear.
Where's the legs gone? I need to make sure it's at the back.
Lindsay's 5 foot tall.
Yeah.
You're taller than someone.
I'm taller than someone. That doesn't want to glue now either. We're compact and bijou.
Zoe thinks I need to share the image of the flat pack toad in the hole again.
Oh. I will never live that down, and I will never, ever try to make that again. Never.
Can I have that in writing? I don't think I can find the picture, unfortunately. I don't know where it would be saved on this.
That's a shame.
I could look.
I might need to get my sewing needle out in a minute, because that glue isn't wanting to glue this.
Yeah.
You can see where I'm going, though, can't you?
Yeah, it looks
They look
good.
really pretty.
Yeah.
Those next to each other.
Oh, Emily's mocking you Yorkshire pudding as well.
Emily. I
Best
thought
thing
you were
was
a
when she
nice
showed
person.
her
Yorkshire mum. Hate you all. Hate you all.
In our defence,
Oh, I could make her
it was
a little,
very flat.
I could make her a necklace and everything. I think this one might have purple hair.
Still stuff, it's too late to get me adopted. I'd also quite like to know the answer to this question. Yeah.
I could also quite like purple with green as well, so I'm just thinking. Oh, and I got this because I thought I could make them little crowns with this. Look.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, look, how cute is that? So I've been thinking about making peg dolls again for ages, and then when I saw these little pom-pom dollies, I think the skirt is just too fat in it. Don't know what I can do about it now. I wonder if I can carefully pull out some of the strands, make it less fat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I still want to paint her face as well, but
You could probably put some
know we're so
glue
short
in
of time
and
this time.
squish it into a ring.
which one shall I go for? Which face? Pick a face.
Pick a face, any face.
Pick a face, any face. First person to say. So this being top left. Yeah. We say it that way. Top left, middle left to right. Bottom left to right. Little ballerina princess. You have a tutu like that, do you? Bet you don't wear that when you're playing your bagpipes, Gabby. Dark
That'd be
face.
quite a look.
Should we go for this one then? I like the black hair.
Sure.
So I'm going to put this one on, but I probably will then paint a dark face later because we're already getting to the point we were only 15 minutes off when I said we'd stop.
I mean, we could go on for longer. The connection's already done its thing and will now carry on.
It's
If you're still feeling
now
up
as
to it.
well.
Yeah, they can't hear that.
Yeah, but I can.
I know, you'll just have to ignore it because it's so easy to ignore because it's like a soft purring kitten.
It is not like a soft purring kitten.
Sorry, it's a soft purring kitten operating heavy industrial machinery.
Yeah. Oh, I reckon this could be well cute by the time I got her sorted a bit. What I might do is make an extra little piece over the top. So this is like the underneath part of the tutu.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I can really go to town on this.
You could.
Yeah.
It's a nice base to
I had to
add
just
things
get
to.
just a few bits on my desk because I couldn't have it. Oh, but if I was sat here by myself doing this and not trying to do it on the camera, I'd
Yes,
be
it's always easier to do.
nipping into different drawers and pulling things out. And
Ooh, there's also
Oh, look.
instructions for making
that is quite cute. Look.
one of these things.
Hey!
Cool.
Oh, look at that. So they've done painted faces and their pom-poms are just as big actually, aren't they, as mine? I think maybe one thing I need to do is just pull the whole bodice up a bit. So I do love that bit of green sari silk there for the bodice. Yeah. And that can be her face for now, but I'm going to go back in and paint her face. And that way then I can paint her décolleté to match, can't I? As well. And she could have black feather hair. What are you sniggering at?
Nothing. Definitely not putting anything in a live stream follow along.
Oh,
Not funny. Nothing
yeah,
funny
she can have
going
a
in
little
there.
crown like that as well. Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, they do. Sorry, definitely wanted to see it. So yeah, check out the Discord and the live stream follow along channel. You'll find some lovely toad in the hole
See, my
pictures in there.
worst ever culinary disaster. I don't know why we even bothered to put it on the plates by that stage, except we had to eat something because we were starving by then.
I nearly died laughing as that
You
came out of
did.
the oven.
I thought you were going to have a stroke or something.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to stick this on now or carry on fiddling for a bit first. And let's stick it on because I want her to have a little face.
I'd say stick it on with 2 of the glue or the sticky dot things so it sticks out from the body.
I think the wings are meant for that.
Yeah, they probably are, but a big sticky out face would be hilarious. I mean, 2
No, I
might be
won't
pushing
like
it.
that. I won't
but
like that. No. I'm just going to glue it on for now. And I'll take it off later and paint her a proper face. I've got all my paints ready, but I can't see that I'm going to do that in the quarter of an hour I've got left, or even if we do a little bit longer.
Oh, she did make gravy, yeah, but
Yes, and I did put some nice vegetables with it. There was nothing wrong with the vegetables and things that we had to go with it. But God, that was awful. So I think that's probably my worst culinary.
and we
disaster
finished it.
ever.
It tasted great.
And I stress, I am normally a good cook. If I say so myself, people normally compliment my cooking.
3 people have put a poop emoji.
2 of them are you.
Yeah.
They
Was
got
the
no,
gravy lumpy? Yeah.
no, it was not.
It was instant gravy.
Well, with vegetable juices. I've lost the time. There it is. I need to go and nudge the
Sleeping Beauty. Oh, you re-swatched your entire bargain-friendly coloured pencil. Ooh. That must have taken a while. Rachel thought the first wish was an attempt at some fancy plating because of the height. I mean...
Yeah, if I was on MasterChef, I'd have called that a shard. Zoe, hate you.
I'm going to die again. And it's the perfect rectangle.
Just shut up. That's enough of it now.
You buy 5 paper with 2 turds on it. The sausages were very nice, though,
Nobody's
weren't
impressed with you.
they? Sharp.
It was my,
Very nicely
it was
said.
my attempt to do a quick dinner. I think it was because we were going to be live streaming. I was trying to find a quick dinner, so
The reason it went
Oh,
wrong is
this'll
because we
be
didn't
easy.
have half the ingredients we needed.
yeah.
But we'll just throw that in. It'll be the same.
It'll be fine. How much difference could it make? Well,
This is out of date, but can it matter?
using the wrong flour and
Yeah.
using an extra egg instead of the milk you're supposed to use, and
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We're laughing with you, not at you.
it sounds like you're laughing at me to me.
I'm laughing at you.
He's definitely laughing at me.
Well, no, to be fair, I'm laughing
I
at your
can't
cooking.
concentrate on what I'm doing for laughing. So shut up. Just tell him.
Yeah, guys, you tell me.
Otherwise, this will go wrong as well, and that'll also be your fault.
Yeah. Tell you what, I could give you a break from laughing at you because I've got to go down and get a drink.
No, don't leave me.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
See, if everything goes wrong, I won't know what to do.
Nothing will go wrong.
Right, shall I give her some wings?
Yeah, give us some wings.
Oh, these are sticky. Oh, these are actually, you peel them off, you just peel them off and stick them. Well, okay, I'm going to do that because I'm not going to have time to do the proper
You might as
thing.
well, yeah.
It's quite good that they're cut to exactly match the shape of the peg. So, but again, I'm going to paint this on later and do a better job of it, and maybe even get some narrow ribbon and actually wind some ribbon around. Oh, they don't exactly match the shape of the peg, actually. It's really not funny. You're making the camera shake from laughing.
So he just said, if it makes you feel better, Andrew once cut asparagus and threw the spears in the bin and cooked the woody stalk.
Oh my God. I think we might have, last time we were on this kind of subject, we might have already told you, but I once cooked some stock using vegetables and meat bones, whatever, you know.
Lovely stock.
Rather than waste them, I cook up the vegetable trimmings and things and make a nice stock, and then I freeze it, and it's useful for soup and things later, because I do cook. And I came down in the morning, or yeah, it must have been in the morning. I must have left it to cool, covered on the stove overnight. Came down in the morning, and John had carefully kept all the leftover vegetable trimmings, put them into a Tupperware pot, and thrown away the stock.
Yeah. And hopefully some of you saw that video that I posted in one
I don't
of the
think that
channels.
works very well.
That guy very carefully removing all of the seeds from a vanilla pod.
Yeah.
It's like scraping them off with a towel and stuff.
Well, let's
and
give
then
him
reading it says, put the vanilla seeds in the...
Let's just wipe them with a damp towel. That'll get them all off properly. There, that's better. And then it wasn't until he started trying to cut up the vanilla pod. And then he realised, didn't he?
And it got to the point where it told him to put the seeds in the thing.
Oh.
And then he realised that he'd just thrown all of those away. This is why you should read instructions.
Well, I don't like those feet very much because they don't fit. That's annoying, isn't it?
Well, you just said how they were perfectly cut to fit.
Well, I thought
the
they
thing.
were to start with, but they're clearly not.
Well, that is unacceptable. It's a nice idea.
I have also got some little coloured feathers. I could put coloured feathers. This is too big, but I could put coloured feathers in their hair. That would look really nice, wouldn't it? I'm not getting on very well.
Andrew did the same thing with stock. Nice. I'm not going to count to 10 and relax because it's far more fun to laugh at The Hobbit. Oh, yeah. The recipe, Dawn, is the one that's already been in the chat somewhere. It was just the recipe from the back of the flour packet for making scones.
Oh, yeah, they're dead easy. Scones are dead easy.
Yeah.
Well, English version of scones, I think it means something different in America, doesn't it? I don't like that. No.
But yeah, it was like 225 grams of self-raising flour, 50 grams of butter, about half a teaspoon of baking powder, and enough buttermilk to make a sort of fairly dry dough that all comes together.
Yeah, dry but not too dry, actually.
Yeah.
Soft, quite soft.
Yeah.
And we use buttermilk, but you can also just use milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buttermilk is better because it's more acidic, so it makes the baking powder work more.
But you can put a squeeze of lemon juice or a few drops of vinegar in normal milk, and that will sort of sour it to the point where...
I also added salt and cheese for cheese scones.
It's cuter once you start really putting them together.
Yeah, but it definitely needs a bit less yarn, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm quite looking forward to painting them, but I don't think that's going to happen tonight. I think I will probably be stopping soon. Anyway, so I'm still feeling a bit blah. Yeah. Weird, isn't it?
Burnt boiled eggs.
Oh,
that's impressive.
I bet that stinks.
Oh,
doesn't
exploded
it?
all over the kitchen. Nice.
Tulip bulbs, can't stop laughing. Tulip bulbs, what?
Someone's grandpa ate tulip bulbs thinking they were onions.
They're poisonous, aren't they? I thought they were. Maybe I'm making that up. Oh, God, that must have been stinking, Jean. Oh.
Yeah, buttermilk can be hard to get hold of sometimes.
Yeah, Zoe, that's what I was thinking. And I have got some better feathers somewhere that would do a better job of that, I think. Yeah. Like the great big... So if I did that...
Yeah. It looks a lot more blue on stream. Quite purple.
It's quite purple. This is actually really purple because I love purple with green. So I could put this to make a little crown as well, like that. But I want to paint her face properly before I do that.
A lot of farting. Yeah, enough of that, yeah.
Well, I think what I might do for the rest of while we're here is just make another pom-pom. I'm not going to end up doing the painting thing. I don't think it's...
No, I do that as a separate thing.
Yeah. Where did those sticky things go? They're very plentiful with the materials. They're giving you more than enough, which is nice. Yeah. So if you're doing it with kids and they make a mistake, it's not going to be the end of the world.
Yes, that's because, probably doesn't increase the cost too much to make that sticker sheet a bit bigger, but it gives you variety. You can choose what colours you want.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Chili. He thought 1 teaspoon of chili powder would be 1 chili, so you put 3 teaspoons of chili powder in. Yeah, you want to be careful with that.
Jesus, 1 teaspoon, 1 chili. Oh my God,
Yeah.
that would have been. Oh.
Because also the other thing to bear in mind is, even if it was 1 chili, one of what kind of chili?
I actually, if I'm cooking with chilies, I'll actually just nibble a little bit to test how hot they are before I start. Not if it's something like Scotch bonnet, obviously I ain't going to put that straight in my mouth.
No,
But
some things just test that it's hot.
But when it's those little kind of, you know, sort of middling sized red or green ones, and you're not sure, they do vary.
Yeah. You recently again had some of those strange peppers where like
Padron.
1 in 10 of them is really hot.
Yeah. Has anyone had them? They're called padron peppers. They're just like green. They're only about that big, sort of that size. And the best way to cook them is just to quickly fry them in a dry pan or a pan with like a very little bit of oil in it, and just sort of to sear them and singe them a little bit.
Yeah, so toasting them almost rather than...
Yeah, and then you hold them by the stalk and bite them and eat the whole thing. And most of them are just kind of quite sweet with a little hint of pepperiness.
Yeah, quite
but
nice.
the odd one, like 1 in a dozen, is so hot it really makes your mouth on fire. So it's fun.
Yeah, it's like Russian roulette with peppers.
John's never had one of the hot ones. All the times we've had them. But his kids putting them in the bin. Yes, Sue's had them.
And yeah, hi Lizello Art, and
Hey,
I don't think I said hi to Dave before, but hi Dave.
Oh no, I miss Dave as well. Hello, Dave.
Whole lot of stuff on the work area. Yep, there is a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff and not much happening, but we have got kind of a one lady, but she's going to be a painted lady, because obviously at the moment her face doesn't match her neck. There's an old joke about that, isn't there? Oh no, that was on that
Chewing the Fat.
Chewing the Fat. Is
Yeah.
Lindsay still here? Lindsay, as a displaced Scot living in America, have you ever watched Chewing the Fat? Oh, we used to love that, didn't we?
Yeah.
And there's a school teacher in that who told one of her pupils to.
You can ask questions like that when you come to school with your face the same colour as your neck. Very valid.
So I am actually going to paint this lady properly, and so she'll have the same colour décolleté.
Well, someone knows a person who put a ready-to-cook turkey in the oven with the plastic still on and said it was ready to cook.
Well,
Some things are, you cook them in the bag.
But there's that weird plastic now that you can. We had peri peri chicken thighs earlier on, and it just had a spice mix and a kind of like a filmy bag thing that you put it all in. So I put some butternut squash and onions and peppers in as well, and the chicken thighs. Put the spices in, massage it all around, tie up the neck of the bag, put the whole thing in the oven. Marvellous. And it made a lovely sauce all by itself because all the juices stayed inside. So that's not so stupid, really.
No.
These days.
No, but a very quick glance at the instructions probably would have said,
Yeah.
remove the packaging.
I think I want to use this colour. I think the pink's going to be better.
You can
to
put
use that
some
with.
cling film in,
Okay, let's see if I can do a
not
better
all
job of
cling
this this time.
film. So always check,
Yeah,
'cause some is not oven safe.
yeah. So I'm gonna finish these ladies and give them a makeover, and I'll post pictures. Not tomorrow, probably Monday.
I don't mean the amount of cling film, so you obviously don't put a whole roll in. That would be mental.
Are we back?
Oh, we
Yes.
are theoretically back.
Yep, I think we're back. We're going to stop in a minute anyway because I feel like this is going to keep happening. We did say we were just going to do an hour because this keeps and it gets worse after any length of time at all. Probably a joke only you get. Just about singing.
Elsa's about it.
Frozen. Elsa's about. No. I think even I get that.
Yeah.
Beans and tortilla. So Jackie, how was it? I hope you're going to show us lots of photos.
Yeah.
I'd be knackered
So you
after all
enjoyed
that
some
training she's done. Yeah, we did see you with the champagne flute.
Oh, Raz is here.
Hey, Raz!
Oh, Pat from
I'm so glad you came, Raz. Because he hadn't thought of that by himself yet. not much.
Of course, you've actually met Raz in person. He's been to your house.
Yes.
That's not your house anymore, but yeah.
No, it's not my house.
Did Raz
anymore.
actually pat your head last time we met? Or did he just tell me to
Almost
do it?
certainly. Oh, look, that looked nice on one of the heads too, look.
And Raz did particularly enjoy the thing with the ice as well.
Ice.
Yeah, you know, where he instigated it by the sound of it. And you put ice on my neck, it just didn't work. And then you realise you'd given me a weapon that would work.
Yeah.
Raz is a criminal genius.
Criminal mastermind.
So clearly she loves it, do it again.
That must be like a year ago now, nearly. That was when we were down in Reading, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah, Raz has had the misfortune of knowing me for like more than 10 years now.
Crikey.
Yeah. I didn't turn us against each other. It turned both me and you against her.
Yeah. Why can't I tie this knot? I found this difficult last time.
I've got some answers, but you won't like them.
No, you can keep them to yourself. Thank you.
Ask a stupid question. Get called stupid.
Beans and tortillas.
About 12 years, yeah.
I've actually got a tortilla press now, haven't I? And you have as well.
Yeah, we've used it twice.
And a special flour to make them with, which I've forgotten the name of now.
Yeah. Flour.
Dawn will probably know. What's that flour called that you make tortillas with? Oh, it makes so much difference because suddenly they just tasted like real tortillas, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was lovely. That was lovely. I haven't had that out for ages, that tortilla press.
Yeah, you should do it more often.
Yeah, we'll
They're
do
very
that
nice.
next weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, it's made from maize.
A tortilla crimpet. Oh, crimpet. I thought it was like crumpet, but like a play on the word crumpet. That's how I read that. Tortilla, crumpet, similar.
It's egg.
Tortilla flour. Oh, because Dawn's saying that tortilla flour. No, it's maize flour, but that's it. What Made by Dawn is saying, masa casera.
Yeah.
It's masa something. That doesn't sound quite right. Masa something. It was called masa something. Masa just corn?
Everyone's saying masa now.
Yeah.
Which is finely ground corn, sure. But it was something had been done
Something
to
had
the
been
corn.
done to it. It was like, was it like partly toasted or something? Like I can't think what it was.
Cooked in a lye solution or something strange like that.
Strange about it. And
I don't remember exactly.
And once you made the tortilla with that flour, it was like,
yeah.
oh, that tastes like the real thing. Yeah.
Bleach. I don't know if it was just bleach.
Is there something called masa harina or something like that? Is that, or am I making that up? Oh, I make words up all the time.
I'm Googling
It's
it.
an occupational hazard of doing too many crosswords. Sometimes you make words up and it turns out they're true. Masa harina there, look. Did I remember it right?
Maybe.
Well, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but that's how it's spelled. MASAHARINA. It's coming up on here. But what is it about it? Oh, that down there, if you go up a little bit, you'll need a special... Oh, no. It's been treated with calcium hydroxide or lime. It sounds awful, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But that's what it is about. It's masa harina. Masa harina? I'm probably saying that all wrong. That must be a Mexican thing, I guess, is it?
I guess so.
Now, I'm not going to do all of this wool this time, am I?
Tracy would like to know if you've decided when the art challenge is and what the theme is.
I think I'm
There's a
thinking
team
you're
working
meaning
on
for
theme, isn't
the...
there? Or was that...
Or is she talking about the next art swap?
I don't know.
If you mean...
Lime in your flower. Yeah, Raz, exactly.
There's a team of people in the Discord community who are working on an alternative prompt list for Inktober.
Or maybe inspired by Zoe.
They're going to call it Arty Fartober. Oh, the Inspired by Challenge. Yeah, is it that one?
I believe the theme of that has been decided, hasn't it?
Yes, but it's not been announced yet.
But it's decided.
Not been announced yet. We might announce it early in the Discord.
Yeah.
But that won't be starting until September. So we'll maybe announce it a little bit ahead of time. But usually what we do is we announce it on the 1st, so it'll get announced on the 1st of September, and you'll have till the end of September to do it anyway.
Yeah.
And we won't reveal our pieces until the 30th of September. So, and then you can still submit entries until a couple of weeks after that before I start doing the roundup thing. So you've got ages yet, don't worry.
Arty Fartober, an entire fart themed month. That's every month with her though. That wasn't her chair creaking.
I don't know what prompts they've come up with yet, because someone came up with the idea and I kind of said, yeah, that's brilliant, who's gonna take, who'd like to take that over. So three of them have got together and are working on it, and I've no idea what they're going to come up with, but it's very exciting because there's always quite a few alternative prompt lists going around during Inktober. Not everybody wants to work with the official prompt list, so there's always a few themed alternative lists. So
Dawn did submit gaseous as a prompt, so you could just do a self-portrait for that.
we should definitely have some fart related ones, I suppose, thinking about it, and maybe some art related too.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So it's going to do some more sub. Have you considered trying good art, Zoe? It's really easy. Just give it a go sometime.
I had told myself I wasn't going to do Inktober this year because I got a bit bogged down with it last year. I was all disappointed with myself because I just couldn't really keep up, and you know, and
good way to make yourself feel bad. Just give yourself a goal you can't possibly reach.
But seeing as we're going to have our own special Arty Farty one, I feel like I should do. But you can
good
always.
idea from Lazilla.
What's that?
Monty Python as a prompt.
Oh, yeah.
That's a very wide. A lot of things could come of that. There'll be a lot of parrots, I'm sure.
Well, maybe we could. We'll make a mental note of that for the next. John, to be honest, Johnny has already decided what the next Inspired by challenge is, so I'm probably going to leave it to him to announce it.
Yes.
But, so I'm not really well. I'm not saying it now. But yeah, for the next Inspired by challenge, Monty Python would be really fun. I mean, you could either do like their kind of art style, couldn't you? Or you could do
the little sort of cartoony bits from Terry. What's his name?
Gillian.
Yeah.
And I quite like doing collages and things that would work with collage. You could do like where they do that moving mouth thing, and worth for thought, isn't it?
Yeah.
But with the Inktober thing, you can always, if you don't want to do every day of October, you can just pick. I think Made by Dawn does this quite a bit. Don't you, Dawn? Where you follow these challenges, but you don't always do it every day. You might pick 5 or 6 for the month and do one a week or something. So I might do that this time rather than try and do every day. It's a bit much for me.
Gabby's off to feed the zoo.
Bye, Gabby. I can't even see Gabby on there now. Oh, there she is. Feed the zoo.
At least you didn't use the word you used to describe parts of that zoo last time.
It started again. I'm amazed people can't hear that.
Next door, isn't it?
Bye, Gabby. We got to go now, actually. Anyway, because I'm just on tenterhooks waiting for it to go again, and so we're going to finish these, am I?
My taxi will be here in 10 minutes.
No way.
Every time.
As usual, I haven't even finished one thing yet, but I will finish. I will post photos. And is there anything we actually needed to say? We've said about like next month, hopefully.
Yeah, we said that wasn't really much.
No. Hopefully next month it will be party day because we'll be celebrating 3,000. I'm hoping.
Yeah, there's the thing that I was going to do that we are going to confidently announce, and we haven't done any of that.
Oh yeah, we haven't done it, so yeah.
Probably best not to.
Yeah, we'll keep you on tenterhooks about that one for a bit longer then.
It's not even that exciting. Who's copying John there?
Bye, Lindsay. Thanks everybody for coming.
Tortilla and beans.
Oh yeah, tortilla and beans. Yeah, I want that too.
Yeah, Zoe, I hate to agree with you, but doing 2 prompt lists and a video of it every day is
That was like crazy.
That's absurd.
She was doing it in a tea break at work. She was knocking out the second one.
What an idiot.
I'm gonna go and poke him in a minute. I can't believe you guys can't hear that. It's really loud here. I think the software does an excellent job of
Not bad, yeah.
shutting out extraneous noise.
Yes. Well, thanks.
Sorry, it was a
all of
bit
you
short and
for
sweet,
joining
guys.
us.
I'm sorry I'm, as usual,
Yeah.
useless on. We could just come back
You're
up
used to
space and go
tolerating
goodbye.
short things.
Yeah.
So.
I'll promise I'll post photos of these in a couple of days. Oh, it's dark outside now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah.